Call the meeting to order. Thank each of you for being here and everybody watching online. It's a great day for us here. And we have Reverend Roger Howard come up and give us a prayer, please.
Thank you for the invitation to pray today. Maybe kind of like I told James back there a while ago, I get to preach a lot of places once. But so this might be a one and done deal. Hey, thanks for letting me be here today. Let's pray. Father, we just thank you for your presence here today. We need you. And Father, on our best days, we need you. So Father, I just thank you for the servants that are gathered around this table today. They come, they serve. They're not many serve them very often. So Father, just like your son who said he came to serve and not be served, I thank you for their servant hearts. Father, they will seek to make plans in this room today. And Father, your word reminds us that we make our plans, but Lord, you're the one that determines our steps. So Father, keep us attuned to your heart, Father, to your voice. Father, wisdom will be needed in this room today. Beyond the experience gathered in this room, beyond the education, beyond all knowledge, Father. And you said if we lack wisdom, if we need it, just to ask you, and you'll give it to us liberally, Father. You won't rebuke us for asking. So Father, we ask you for that today. Father, I just thank you for them. You remind us in your word that, Father, that you put our governing authorities over us. You put them in place and that we're to submit to them. And Father, that all authority comes from you. And that, Father, for us to disobey the authorities you place in our life. That, Father, we're ultimately disobeying you. So, Father, I pray for a community that will pray for them, that will support them, undergird them. Be it their beck and call to come alongside them, Father. But those who will submit to them, Father. I pray, Father, that these gathered around this table today, it's not always a popular position. But Father, even your own Son, who was the greatest servant to walk this earth, was not always liked by everyone. So Father, just remind all who are in this room today, Father, that it's better to suffer for doing good, if that's what you want to happen in our lives, than to suffer for doing wrong. Lead, guide, permeate every thought, every word, every attitude, every action taken. And Father, we pray that what takes place in this day will be for the good of the people, but for your glory. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Roger.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Barry Thompson, would you lead us in pledge?
Yes. And if you'd like, please. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. To all in attendance pursuant to the order adopted by the Board of Aldermen March 1, 2022, in order to address the Mayor and Board of Aldermen, you must be on the agenda, and pursuant to the order adopted March 23, 23, you must sign the sign-in sheet with the complete address. All right, now we've got two things. We want to introduce some new employees. Newt, would you go first for us?
Yes, thank you. Ms. Amy, would you come up? Mayor and Board, I'd like to introduce our new purchasing agent. Her name is Amy Taylor. She's been here for about two and a half weeks now, and she's learning, and we're learning, and we got some big shoes to fill. Mark, a lot of years of experience behind Mark, but getting there, and we're all learning new things. But wanted to introduce Amy to y'all.
And I want to take this time to thank y'all for the opportunity, and I look forward to working for the city of Basin.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Randy. Shauna, you have somebody.
I do. We also have a new AP clerk. This is Daphne Hayes. She's been here just as long as Amy has. They were hired about the same time, and she's in her learning process as well, but I think it's all going good. I've heard some good things about her, so if y'all need her or have any questions, y'all reach out to her, and she'll be here to
She writes,
assist.
she writes the checks.
She writes the check, she writes the check.
She got a pretty smile too.
Thank you. I'm here to serve, so nice to meet all of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's talked about everybody being very, very friendly to her. so
Thank you, ma'am. Glad to
made her
have you.
feel very welcome. so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to approve the agenda. Now, you do have a fresh copy in front of you. I believe it's got some yellow highlights on it. That's the thing. And now, we have an additional correction.
I do have one addition to serve the board at my time.
All right, very good. We can do that. All right, Mayor?
Don't need an executive session, Mayor.
All right, so we've got you covered. All right, that being said, I'd like a motion to accept the July 21 agenda. Motion made by Stan, seconded by Carl. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries. I see no opposition. All right, the next up is July 7th, a regular meeting. We have minutes for that. Is there any additions, corrections, deletions need to be made? If not, I'll accept the motion for that. Make it July 7th and 8th.
July 7th was quick.
Yeah, July the 7th and 8th, there we go. All right, Stan made a
Yes,
motion.
sir.
All right, second by Dennis. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries. I see no opposition.
Mayor,
All right.
if I could, please, I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda, the pay request agenda with some additions, and the human resource.
All right, motion by Stan and second by Dennis. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
Thank y'all.
All right. Let's see. Mr. Burke, you're up next. If you would come up, you were requested to visit with the board. If you come forward right here and identify yourself, and I believe we've seen you once before, and we're glad to have you.
Hello, how you doing? My name is Kenji Bird. I first came here in April on the agenda of my property on 204 M Road, having a problem flooding. I was deemed that the problem could not be rectified, can't be fixed. I was calling around. I was told I was going to talk to an engineer, still haven't talked to an engineer. This is my yard right here. This is every time it rains in my yard. Looks like a lake. You don't have to play the audio, I don't know.
Yeah, I got that off.
But this is my neighbor's yard here, and those are my neighbors up there. All of the drain systems are running to my yard. And that's the neighbors down at that end, all of the drain systems are running to my yard. I have no way to do it. It's not me. I can't rectify it. I can't pay for it. Those are city drains that's already put in place. I'm just asking for help. Where do I need to go? I can't enjoy my property. This happens every time it rains. If it rains any harder, it's gonna run into my front door. And this is because of drain pipe. This is the main pipe that's running under my driveway. I don't know why it's even there, but it has nowhere to run. The drains are running from down here, and there's a drain that they put there recently to run across the street. There's 4 drains here, that meet here and create a tunnel to come under my driveway. All of this is from the road. This is the city property, it's not my property. I'm not saying that it was purposely done. I bought the property, it was never brought to my attention that this happens. So I don't know where I need to go. I just need some help.
Where does the water go to? Is it got
Nowhere, it stands.
What, is it dead end there in your yard?
It stands there until it evaporates. So therefore I can't cut my grass when I want to, it's mushy, and I got a lot of flies. And it all is because it joins. Again, if you pause, there's a drain right there. I was told by a city worker that this neighbor over here complained, and so they came and put that drain there to run across the street, and it sits in my yard. Once it gets there, there's nowhere to run. I've been there
ditch going on out the other way?
I've been there 3 years, and I finally came to the city board because I had nowhere else to go. So I thought I looked around first. I thought maybe it would be on me, but there's where it's creating a gully right here. This is the hill. It's a big curve here. So my neighbor here, his water runs down and meets my neighbor here, and there's a drain that comes across here. There's a neighbor across the street here. There's a drain, and the neighbor right here, their water meet, and it meets. So there's 4 different waters running, and it runs here. They're calling this alley right here that runs under my driveway. And then if you go to the other side, there's 3 houses and it's a dip and all the water's running there, and then that other drain that runs across the street, and it all meets in my yard with nowhere to escape.
It comes in and ends up in your yard and there's nowhere to go. There's no other ditch going.
Because once it sits, this is the debris from all of the washing. That drain that goes under my driveway, that's what happens. It brings all the debris with it. So I got everybody's debris from everybody's yard in my yard.
Let me help you just a minute. Wiz and I went out there and we looked at, that's my picture. And your culvert is like 30 feet beyond the city right of way. It's up in your driveway. And that's your driveway. That's one of the problems that we have. But if this was, if that's cleaned out, you're not gonna get I think now, just bear with me. I think if this is cleaned out, you're not gonna get the puddling as much. It's a natural flow right through there with everything, but that driveway does block it. Now, I think Luke, you looked at it too, is that?
Yes, sir.
That's kind of what we think, and maybe
Can
if
we
that
go
was
back to the
cleaned
other-
out, that's gonna help some.
But see, I have no control over this. I clean this out. This happens every time it rains. I can't go out there every time it rains and clean it back out. Because if you go back to the other picture, like I'm sure you see right here, this is a hill. This is where the drain is running here, and it's a ditch. It's a gully. It's not, water doesn't flow uphill. And it's not running out that way. Water's running down to the hill, to my driveway, and it stops. It doesn't run anywhere else. So if you go back to the other video, all the water, it does run, it runs through here clear, and then there's a hole on the other side where the other drain is, and it sits there. So it becomes a puddle in the lake. It doesn't have anywhere else to go. There is no other drain, there's no other outlet, there's no other ditch or nothing, because it's a hill.
All right, well, you're lucky. We have our city engineer here, and maybe the city board gives us some direction and asks our city engineer to go out and take a look once again to see if there is a solution. But I'm not the engineer, but I know that's got to be kept clean there, and it shouldn't. Pile up every time.
This is from other neighbors. There's pine trees right there, if you see, from the other neighbor's yard.
Okay.
I have no control of where the water controls it. So once it rains, I can't say, well, let me go out there every time and clean it back up, because it's still going to travel. Next time it rains, it's going to bring all of the neighbor's stuff.
All right, hold on just a minute.
Blake, could you go out there and check with this man and come back and give us an update on what you think we
Those are our two
can or
guys
can't
for
do?
this. We're gonna go take another look again.
Please.
Appreciate your courtesy
Yes, sir.
and
Yes, sir.
professionalism for presenting this to us.
That 206
We're gonna
L?
sit.
204.
204.
Yes, sir. 204 M.
We're
Like I
gonna-
say, I'm available during the day if y'all want to, and I can walk you through the same scenario and show you where every drain is and where it goes. Like I said, I think y'all doing the best job you can, but
We'll take a look.
thank y'all so
All right,
much.
we'll take a look. Be a big city.
We'll report back to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because I haven't heard it. The last time I heard it was deemed, I was fine, everybody, unless you know, they said it was deemed okay.
Well, I'm gonna report back to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Are you going?
Another partnership.
I don't have to leave.
North Delta.
5, 5, 6.
Daryl is in Atlanta, but he sent me some stuff that I'll get to y'all later. Mindroff Engineering. You have anything for us this time?
I mean, I can just update whenever we get to new.
Okay, very good.
Refer to that.
Monroe County Board of Supervisors, any department heads, state or federal representatives, any person engaged in contractual business, the Pinonian. And she just walked in. Is anything you have for us today, or are you here to observe?
Here, sir.
Okay, very good, thank you. Are there any bids today? Is any public hearing? All right, no little hearing, all right. Andy Bear Hill, I think you're next.
Thank you, Mayor.
Mayor Andy been busy lately. Real busy.
Yes, sir, a little bit. I have a few items on my agenda. First is gonna be 3 items that we've been working on is assess the cost and penalties for the cleanups. These are the 3 expedited cleanups that y'all confirmed at the last board meeting, they have since been completed by the Public Works, and we have the prices for all of those. Each of them is $550, and they just requested we assess the cost of penalties to the taxes for those 3 properties.
Motion made by Jimmy, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries, no opposition.
Andy, are these the ones that are added on at the end of the year?
Yes,
So these will be on their tax bill come the end of the year?
yes,
Okay,
that's right.
thank you very much.
Okay. Next up, I have appointing the new planning commission members for 5-year terms. I have one for Ward 2, which is Terry Townsend. Carl requested that he stay on, be reappointed for another additional 5-year term. And the second one is now the Ward 3 pick, and Wiz has requested Miss Sarah Russo for that position.
It's Ward 1, Andy.
It is. That's the reason I said 3, because I'm looking at 3. Ward 1, I'm sorry. But I request that both of these be appointed to 5-year terms.
All right.
We
have
need a motion.
Motion, one at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess we can do both at the same time. I don't know. They're both at the same time? Okay, let's try it. Carl?
Motion.
Made a motion. All right, second by Wiz. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
Andy,
Give me just a second regarding this, okay? All right. At this time, I wanted to extend my sincere appreciation to Judy Savage for her many years of dedication service to the Planning Commission. Judy began her career at City Hall, later becoming city clerk, where she served the community with distinction until her retirement. She was appointed by the board to serve on the Planning Commission and has been a valuable member for many years. You could always count on Judy's wisdom, her deep knowledge of our city, and her steady insight. The board appoints 2 representatives for each ward on a rotating basis, and over the past several years, that balance has shifted. Judy graciously allowed her position to be filled by a representative from Ward 1, and that's Wiz's ward, to help restore the balance. I want to thank Judy for your dedication, your service, your commitment to the city of Batesville. Thanks, Judy.
I just wanted to expand on that too. Judy Flynn has been a trooper. She's been there, I think, 15 years. And she's been an asset to this city. She grew up here. Her family's been here 150 years. She's a great, great girl. And I really appreciate what she did for us. I'm sorry to see her go.
Me too. Yeah, she did great. She was actually one of my former city clerks that I've worked under, and she has definitely been a benefit to this city for many years.
She sure has. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Next up, I have discussed 204 Deaton Street. That is one that we've adjudicated. We've ordered to be torn down. I have since been contacted from, he was the actual lien holder of this property, and he has since gone through the foreclosure process to get it back from the previous owner, and he's requesting that we give him a little more time before we demo that property to see if he can bring it back to the former state that it should be in, which I think is possible if y'all want to allow him time. Like I said, the property has already been adjudicated. We've already ordered it to be demoed. I've checked with Coleman just to make sure he hadn't sent the title work to the abstract yet to get it all researched and everything, so it's not like we're out that amount of money or anything yet on that, but I just wanted to know y'all's wishes if we need to go ahead and allow Coleman to proceed, or if we want to just kind of hold up until I get more information back from him.
How much time do they want?
He acts like within the next, he sent me an email and he should have this work done. He said we could start the rehab within 2 weeks, and that was at the end of last week. So possibly by the next board meeting, I should have more information for him. Is what I would suggest to him. That as long as he's got a plan to us by then.
Common, if we pause this, are we going to start over?
You're just not taking the next step, which is to demolish it.
Yes.
Which we don't want to do, we check the title. So all we're doing is not doing the title work yet.
I would be open to giving to the next board meeting for you to be able to stand there and say he's made significant progress.
He has spent money down there. He has had the entire property cleaned and cut. It looks significantly better than it did, other than the structure that's still there. The structure is what's dilapidated now, but he did send a crew down here and had the entire lot cut and completely cleaned.
Give him 2 weeks, and if he hasn't seen significant action, we'll
Yeah.
move forward.
Give it to the next board meeting,
Next
that first
board
regular meeting.
Whatever that is.
August 4th and August 4th.
August 4th, yep.
Are you good? Are you good with that?
Sounds good.
We need that in the motion, Tom.
Yeah, please, if you can amend it.
Mayor, I'll make a motion to give the lien holder, the owner, till August the 4th to have a report to Andy for that board meeting that they've made significant progress with Andy's approval.
Good motion, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
All right, next item I have is the sick cleanup hearings as needed. I don't really need to set any. I do need I want to request for y'all to confirm and record in the minutes the determination and the notice sent to the property owner at 106 Vance Street. This is basically one of those expedited cleanup hearings that I've already done. I've already sent the request to the street department to have it cleaned and everything, so it's already in the works. But Colin and I discussed this, and on these expedited cleanups, I've written basically a letter to y'all with a picture for a determination, basically that I've made a determination that the property is a menace to the public health and safety of the community, and that presented the evidence below as follows, and then asked that y'all confirm and record in the minutes the determination and the notice, which is what goes in the minutes anyway. I won't read through all of this every time, but I want y'all to get an understanding of how I want to do the expedited cleanups from here out, which is
Clerk, state again the address so we can have that in the
106
motion.
Vance Street.
106 Vance Street. Is there a motion?
No.
All right, motion by Dennis, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
And that is all that I have for my
I got one for you.
agenda today.
What about that burnt trade on Martin Luther King?
It's one of the other ones that we're in the process of doing title
Okay.
work on.
All
So
right.
that one and Perkins Lane, we got two that we're starting
Thank
to
you,
do
Dave.
title work on. Hopefully get those in the process of getting them done here soon.
I got 3 places, Andy, I want you, if you hadn't already done it, I'd like you to start the process. One of them is on Moore Drive up there on Dennis Street on the corner. I don't know who it is, but he's not gonna do what you asked him to do. So anyway, he's one. The other
Now,
one,
let me say something. It cut the grass, but it didn't cut the ditch. The ditch
Yeah.
is the city. And
I
that,
don't know about that now. Is the
I-
ditch the
that's
city?
what they're gonna claim.
Well, everybody else cuts the ditch up there.
Most people cut the ditch, except for a few.
Well,
I may, Newt, am I right about that?
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah,
It-
okay.
His probably, I have been by and looked at the property, it's probably a little more than the right of way that he left. Yes, some of it is right of way, it's probably half and half of what's left, but there also, because like I said, I have been by there, there are also a lot of debris piles, rubbish, which is
Yeah.
limbs and
Well, I'm
brush
all
and
for it.
everything.
I'm all for it. Just-
All
Every-
piled
I
up
lived
there.
up there for 50 years, and everybody in that neighborhood cut the ditch.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't he cut it? I grew up right across the street from there, I know all about it.
Yeah, I understand, and I got that same problem on Pollard Street.
But anyway, I'd like you to look into that, if you could.
Cut the right of way.
Are you talking about the property at the corner of Moore and
Yes.
Letter?
That's
Mhm.
the house, actually.
Well, I think we
Southwest
talk
corner.
about this every year, don't we? Every summer.
Since
I know we've been
people
up there
moved in,
before.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Huey's been up there a number of times, he has to go up there and almost hit him in the head and make him cut his grass.
Yeah.
And then he cuts it, and it looks terrible, and then he leaves the ditch all out there. So he's a trouble.
It's a few more items out there that he needs to tidy up
Yeah.
along with it. Just
You need to get in the
grass.
game with the other neighbors up there. Andy, I got 2 more.
Right.
One of them's on Dickey Drive. I think y'all did that one about a month, 6 weeks ago, and it's all run back up again. At the corner of Dickey Drive and Perkins Lane.
Yeah, we can do a re-entry. That's it.
All right. And the other one's over there, this is a really good one, on Georgia Street, on the corner, by the baseball field.
influence.
Whoever owns that place, as far as I'm concerned, ain't no business living in this town. So that's a bad one, and whatever you need to do there, you gotta do it. They've burnt the whole street.
I think we can, because they did actually move some of that junk, but
Oh,
they
yeah,
still
well,
haven't
that
cut
sounds
grass,
about right.
so I think we can do one of the expedited cleanups.
They gonna move a board from one side of the house to the other, and they say they did something. But anyway, you know about that one.
Yeah.
Anybody don't believe it, right up there and look at it.
Yeah, I'm get to work on, been to work on some of them.
Give them that
already.
$550 notice we just gave. Maybe that'll get them stirred up. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. That's all I have. Anybody else?
Got one for you.
Hey.
Between Carmen's office and Vic Wardlaw's house, the new street that goes down through there, it doesn't have a name on it, so I don't know what to call it. It just dead ends down there. Are they gonna put a cul-de-sac on the end of it? It still likes another layer of blacktop on
No,
that road. What, just,
I think they're fixing to start the second phase of that.
Oh,
They were
okay.
doing that subdivision in phases. And if I'm mistaken, I hadn't been out there to see, but I've heard that they've already started clearing and cutting and getting it kind of ready to start.
there's a bush hog out there. Okay, well, what's the name of the street, Andy?
Garrett Drive.
Garrett Drive,
I think
okay.
we've got a sign ordered for it. I know we put a stop sign up, but I think we had to order a street sign.
Okay. Nobody out there knew what to call the street. All right, good deal.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Hey,
We'll have more next week.
that's right.
Barry Thompson, anything this time?
No, just an update. Block's still working on the cameras, and I know me and you spoke, just an update to the board. I've had some issues with some of that stuff. I've met with Joel. We've got a Zoom meeting with Block Monday to get an update with more information to come back to y'all with a great answer from Block. Just-
All right, great, that's good news.
That's all I have except executive
All right.
session.
Carmen, Mitchell, you have anything?
Yes, it's that order that's in your packet, I don't know if y'all have seen it.
Yes.
About people with business before y'all under the zoning ordinance or another ordinance where they're asking you to do something, they've got to make the request in person or with a representative. That stems from an incident before the planning commission where the applicant couldn't come, you got one of the members to do it. That didn't go over well, and so this is trying to cure that problem so it doesn't happen again. It doesn't happen to y'all either. You can be put in a spot by somebody that wants you to do them a favor by making their request for them.
You did a good job on that, I really appreciate it. I'd like to ask the board to approve that as our policy going forward.
Is that a motion?
Yes, sir.
All right, motion by Stan, second by Jimmy. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
All right. Sean.
Okay, the first thing I have is to adopt the uniform assessment schedule. That in turn will be sent to your tax collector's office for the tags.
Get a motion?
Yes.
Please, motion by Stan, second by Carl. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
Okay, the next thing is General Electric final exemption. I got the approval from the state, and we just need to do the final exemption and spread it on the minutes to go to the tax assessor's office.
Motion made by Dennis, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries.
And
Did you skip one? No.
I did.
Okay.
I met with Blue Cross Blue Shield yesterday. The representatives, they came by. Y'all showed some interest about the mobile truck coming for doing healthy use for employees that have not done that. All right, so they are ready. All I need to do is just start printing out. I have a list of employees that have and have not done their healthy use for 2026. And they can fill out a form that says that they can go to the mobile truck and have all their blood work and everything done. And they'll have either a nurse practitioner or a physician on the mobile truck. And if they have any issues as far as like their cholesterol or anything, then they can refer them to a physician and get medication for that. So if y'all are willing to proceed forward, I just need the go ahead and they'll set up a date with the department heads and they'll come to a centralized location and they can come more than one day. They can
We
come,
need them to come as much as they can.
well, they said that they can come as often as they want to.
We get, set it all up, people can come when they can.
All right,
And thank you for doing that.
well, that's all we need.
We
And then
keep somebody from getting sick.
We got a motion.
do I need to have that in the motion, Coleman?
Motion made by Stan, seconded by Wiz. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries.
All right, that's it.
Fire Chief, James Snyder.
How y'all doing today?
Right.
How you doing, sir? All right, I only have one thing on my agenda today, and that's, I want to, if y'all, with y'all's permission, to surplus and sell the town of Portland, the following items. It'll be the Ford F-250 2002. We don't use it, and they need a brush truck, and all these are attached to it. All these other item numbers, but I want to sell it to them for $10.
All right, motion made by Jimmy, seconded by Wiz. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries.
Because the $10 is what it's worth, we gotta say that's why is it $10? Because that's what it's worth. No, it's worth a little bit more than that, but you said.
No, don't say that.
Market value.
Fair market value.
You said the low. You don't have to get fair market value, I mean.
Oh, it's worth $10.
Sounds like it's $10 now.
That's what it's got, that's what the music got to show, if there's a finding that's its value.
I find that it's worth $10. Is that okay with y'all?
Yes, sir.
Is that good?
Yeah.
That's something you, $10.
I misunderstood Mr. Ridge.
Be sure to take that money to Shauna quick.
I'm gonna let her get the check.
Okay.
Well,
All right, thank
the
y'all.
town of Portland called me and I sent them to you, and this is a great thing, and we do have the authority to sell something below market value, but we established a value, and you did. So, town of Portland thanks all of you.
Amen. Hey, cowboy. Stay right there for a minute. Call your co-worker up there.
Oh, yes, James?
Yeah.
We caught him.
I want everybody to know I had, when it was last week, I went by Pat Lane, man, I'm telling you, about 100 degrees. Them two guys out there in the heat, sweat, painting them stone shelters. Got it looking good. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. We
Keep up the
appreciate
good work,
it.
man.
And that's not the only, but they painted them all, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and all about
We're still
12.
painting them.
Yeah.
Still got a few.
And we still got a few because we've been trying to beat the heat. And here lately, it's been the heat in the middle of the night, so we're painting them because they'll last longer.
Yeah.
The water won't absorb so quickly, and they'll last longer for us.
I
And plus,
appreciate
they
it.
look better.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all very much.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Joel Taylor, you have anything for us?
I do not, sir.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it. We look forward to you working on the cameras for us.
Yes, sir.
Rodney Holly, I stole your slide.
No problem.
I will publicize it for
I
you.
appreciate that. Thank you. Good afternoon, board. I'm Rodney Holly. Super grateful to be here today to talk about things that we have going on at the Batesville Civic Center. I will start with my director's update. In your booklet, you should have, Rascal Graphics has updated our marketing materials, and we are continuing to put those in front of people and attract more events to the Civic Center. Location, location, location. That's something that we are definitely going to bank on, is right off of I-55. It takes a minute and a half to get to our facility. We're pulling from about a 100-mile radius based on some events that we've had over the last 6 months. So that's going to be our focus as far as getting the word out there. I have been invited to a couple of conferences that I'll be attending and continue to market the Civic Center in the best way that I can in my abilities. So thank y'all for that. The next thing is the focus is going to be on this walking track. We average about 170 walkers per month. My goal is by the next update in August, I want us to be over 200. And based on some numbers that I've seen sign-in sheets so far, and it'd be 187 degrees outside, we are definitely increasing our walking track numbers, and I'm super proud of that. The building looks good. We've had our crew out there cleaning, and it's very welcoming. I know that some of the people at the table have enjoyed walking.
Doing a
around.
good job, appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much. But I ask that everybody try to promote this, get the word out there, that this is available to our community, and it's a safe environment. The hours are up there, Monday through Friday, unless we have an event, or if we have some repairs to do. So, thank you, Mayor, for putting that up there.
But save the time, did you say it's up there, but a lot of people can't see.
6:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. All right. I want to update everybody on the main arena sound system. That should start first part of August. Once the equipment, everything gets in, and we'll start working toward that and improving a much needed update on our sound system, our main arena. So thank y'all for approving that. Number 4 is you have quotes in here for the barn electrical quote. We need to add additional RV plugs just for some of our key events are needing more big RV plugs out there. And the quotes are here, and Self-Electric is the low bidder, and I am requesting approval of that.
So much.
Motion made by Jimmy, second by Dan. Any questions? All in favor? Motion carries. I think the last time you, Daniel Cole helped you provide some generators out there.
Yes, sir.
Fill in the gap. That was,
Yes, sir, he did, and I appreciate the county for that.
yeah.
Rodney, what are you putting out, some new clothes in the RV area?
There's none out there now, and we need.
No, wait a minute, not the RV area.
No,
About
the
barn.
barn.
The barn, okay.
The barn.
Yeah. All right. Okay, good.
We need to add additional plugs out there for
110 and 220?
larger RVs.
Like 50 amp.
Yeah, okay.
50.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Can you put 4 more?
Is that what you're showing? Bear with me just a second, please. Yes, there's, just please note there's 2 companies that are called Self-Electric. One is Self-Electric and the other one is I'll make sure I get it right. Self-Electric and Construction, but Self-Electric is the one that won. So I'm requesting approval. Did we get that? Okay. All right. There's chiller 1 and 2 repair specs attached, and I'm requesting approval for that.
Motion made by Stan, second by Carl. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries.
And then number 6 is approved.
TDA, are you getting some assistance with that? I'd like the board to know what
I'll
that
go
is.
get on
Okay,
that. Oh, no, it's
I
all
thought you were
good.
moving on,
No.
and I'm trying to slow you down.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's all good. It's all good. And then the last one is approval to obtain quotes for chiller repair 1 and 2.
All right, motion made by Jimmy, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries.
And my last thing is Tallahatchie Valley and TVEPA. Earl Gibson, we met with them last week, Jonathan and I did, and there are some incentives for us to update some of our lighting, our HV, all that. And so they have sent us some steps to take to review how we could change out some items to save energy and save money. And once that starts going, I will bring that back to the board. But yes, we did have a very productive meeting with not just Tallahatchie Valley, by TVA as well.
All right, let me add something to that.
Sure.
But in negotiating with TVA on our lights out at the interstate and the inspections that we're doing, they asked me, do you have anything air conditioning wise? Matter of fact, we do. With the air conditioning units, you can go ahead and do your work. But with the lights that we're putting on out at the interstate, we had to get the first approval, then inspection, and then approval. Now we have gotten the final approval to move forward with submission or request for bids. And Blake will be doing that when he gets it ready. But we're been accepted now to move forward. So that's all this good news for us. Thank you, Rodney. I didn't need to.
No, sir, you did not. But Tallahatchie Valley and TVA both have been very helpful in looking at ways that we can be more efficient. So, any questions for me?
Thank you very much.
Thank y'all very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rodney.
Thank y'all.
All right. He fully loved to see here.
I didn't think.
I don't think so. All right, new business. So save some time for you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm Luke Benson, I'm your Public Works Director. Before I get started, I'd like to tell you what happened this morning. We had we met with our FEMA representatives and MEMA representatives and did site inspections on what they needed to do site inspections on for the winter storm damage. We did a site inspection of the City Code office building, the Batesville Library, the roof, and the water damage that was that they sustained. Pine Lodge Road, Connector Road, all the signs throughout town, Trussell Park and the Mounds Park. We had two separate crews, and we were at it from 8 o'clock this morning till about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So we got some good feedback from them. I don't like to count my eggs before they hatch, but both of those crews with MEMA and FEMA were very professional and polite, and fingers crossed. Just wanted to let you know, give y'all a little storm update there. Next, the addition that I had mentioned at the beginning of the meeting is I hold in my hand the fully what's it called when it's all signed? Fully executed coordination agreement with Cooperative Energy. Y'all approved for the mayor to sign that, and we sent that to them, and they've signed it. And so I have here the fully executed agreement, and I'm asking the board to approve that agreement. So,
Motion made by Jimmy, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? The motion carries, and wonderful.
That's great news, man.
That's awesome news.
I don't know how long we've been talking about this, but I think we're getting to the finish line.
Yes, sir. And I told y'all a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, we're in this hard push trying to get our ARPA projects completed before the end of next month. So that had actually been kind of pushed to the back burner, but Blake and I will get back on that and get the specs out. We already have permission. Y'all have already approved the specifications, and we already have permission to put it out to bid. We just hadn't gotten there yet. So let's get back up on the ladder. I want to get that done before wintertime. We're road.
Wonder how long it take them to do it now? Couple of months?
Sometimes it just all depends on parts, the demand. If they got everything, we can get it in, and it's hit or miss. Sometimes you call them and they've got everything in stock, and sometimes you got to wait 6-8 weeks or something. But it just all depends.
You keep us updated.
Yes, sir.
Everybody sleep good this winter.
That's right.
Got plenty of gas.
The first thing that I have on the agenda, I would like to strike from the agenda, if y'all don't mind. My problem with the request permission to allow USG Water Solutions to perform a propagation study for our water and gas department. And you see, I said that it's free with no obligation. I asked for paperwork, some documentation saying that there's no obligation to the city after they do that study, and they weren't unable to give me any documentation saying that there's no obligation. I'm not really afraid of it, I just don't like it, so I don't want to do it. And you know, if it's that important to do a study, they should be able to give me some documentation that says that we're not obligated to do anything. So I'd like to strike that from the agenda. Next, I'm requesting that the mayor and the board sign the state of support for the city's gas department emergency operations plan. I think we do this every year, every other year.
So moved.
Motion made by Jimmy, second by Dennis. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries, to see no opposition.
Thank you. Do I need to do the PFAS now, or can I do it later?
Why you couldn't do it now?
I can do it now, yeah, let everybody know. And I think in your packet, you'll find a letter from Michael G. Stagg Partner. They're the attorney group that we've been working with our PFAS class action suit that we signed up for. We've been going through all of our PFAS testing throughout our whole water system. This has been about a 6-8 month long project. And long story short, we're good. We don't have any PFAS. So that letter's saying that we're good. They don't, I don't know what the future holds, but right now everything's good. So I just wanted to share that with you. I know that when y'all go to meetings, MML stuff, and it's being talked about everywhere. So we did do our PFAS studies. Let everybody know that we did our PFAS studies, and we don't have PFAS in our water. Yes, ma'am, please, ma'am. And let me ask the board to accept this letter and put it in the minutes and have it in our documents, please.
Okay, motion by Dennis, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, the letter's adopted.
I had one more thing on my agenda, and it's just a lateral transfer. Could I do that now instead of doing it in executive? Was it? I didn't see it.
Already done.
Can I do it now? It's not a big deal. I'm requesting permission for Eric Bleaton to do a lateral transfer from the water department to the gas department.
Motion made by Carl, second by Dennis. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries, see no opposition.
And y'all, I don't think I have anything else. I'm gonna leave this before we cut out of here for everybody to sign this agreement.
The original? Is that the original?
No, well, I mean, it's all the same. And that's what it looked like when I printed it off. I'll have it over here for everybody. Does anybody have anything for me?
Yes, sir. I made a commitment to the young man who was in here earlier that, and the board did also, that y'all would look at that, and then I would report back to him. So when you look at that, I ask that you get back in touch with me.
Absolutely.
And tell me what we can do, if we can do.
I think Blake and I are gonna run and look at it together as soon as we get out of here.
Okay, very good. And just let me know if you would, and I'll report back and see what we can do. One other thing, we talked about the water on Highway 35 and when we might take it over, when we can't take it over.
Oh, yes, 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 sir. So I did speak with Ryan last week. So I've got we have, I get my words right, I apologize. We have to petition the Public Service Commission, and that petition is in writing. I don't know if Ryan has sent that yet or not, but we send that petition. We also have an MOU between the City of Batesville and Independence Water Association. That MOU has been, it's typed out and everything, but I'm guessing that we wait until the public service agreement gets, that sees the petition before we get the MOU signed. I think the MOU is the last thing. But it's going. It's slow, but I'm hoping that we'll have something in the next, hopefully, month.
Still in gear.
I did share the MOU with Independence Water Association. Ryan gave me permission to do that. And so they've already looked at the MOU and they're in agreement with the MOU. So all of our verbiage is in line with each other.
And that'd be great, if we can get that.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Blake, did you have something?
I was just gonna give a quick update. This year.
Thank you.
Just a couple of quick updates, and I think I reminded you, in 2 weeks, we're gonna open bids for the Pine Lodge, repairs. So that'll be, and then also the clearing of the mounds, which is under the stewardship grant, I think it is. We're still waiting on another quote for striping at the mounds. We've reached out to Home Month, only got one right now, so hopefully we're gonna bring that to you. Because that's the, we just need 2 quotes, less than 75. So
you saying in 2 weeks we're gonna have quotes for Pine Lodge?
we'll open bids for Pine Lodge.
A bid.
And
You're gonna open them in 2 weeks?
we'll open them in 2 weeks, and if they, you know, if they look okay, then I'll run over there and go and review everything and come back for the end of the meeting if you're wanting to push instead of waiting 2 weeks.
I'm wanting to push.
We'll see what numbers come in.
Thank you.
Lighting, Mayor's already mentioned, got the approval, so now, I think we've got a few little markups on the plans, and then NDOT wants to take one glance over, and then we'll be able to put those out for bid on the lights. Plans are about done, for that. Probably a few weeks out from having the plans ready for Mayor for the grant to at least send on the tennis courts for those 8 courts. So, getting close on that to be able to send at least for the grant side of it. I know we're kind of separating those out, not to confuse as we talked about. ARPA updates, force main, all of that complete. Lagoons are moving on pretty quick. I know they're some of the aerators should be coming in soon. Smoke testing's gone really well. Found a lot of spots.
Testing is complete, found a lot of spots, have corrected a lot. Got to sit down and figure out, get a plan up to correct some of them. They did find 2 or 3 or 4 significant leaks. So,
TV and cleaning's been going, started, so we're gonna finish up the ARPA in August. I got some more to give you for Daryl, and I think we're gonna be good on, also gonna send out an email. I think I know about where we're at on the matching funds, so we should probably be good on that. So that's all I got. There's a few other things. I know we got moving. I think we've got a dip meeting Friday morning. I'll have somebody there. I don't know who to be. We've got a bunch of them out of town.
We'll be here at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, for the underground solutions. We had one last week or week before last with Daryl on ARC and ACI. So we've been having some meetings on that.
Welcome signs, you got an update on that?
They had sent one email back, and I had called you about that. We're
Right.
kind of pushing back on it going in the right way. Okay. What we're doing is pushing back a little bit more. It says this one up here next to Lowe's is in the right of way. And so we're trying to push back a little more because MDOT's been real trying to keep things out of the right of way. So sometimes we'll just have to probably put in the agreement. It has to be
I think the one
moved,
at
it's going
Lowe's is
down
in-
one day. So we're pushing on that. So yes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. The one of those is in a perfect spot. Because they came out there and approved it in front of me.
We've actually sent pictures, Miranda sent pictures back tonight, in a nice to Brian, and then just reminded, so, and I think it's always come back and say, hey, we changed our policies or whatever. Because they're not letting us put in water or sewer in the right of way down city, like we've done a whole bunch of times. So.
You do the best.
Yeah, so we're working on that. Maybe you had one.
Did you happen to visit with the Corps of Engineers?
I saw Barry, and yes, I did.
I don't think you could report on that.
Okay, I did, yeah. I actually told the mayor I was, all right, so, well, 2 things. One is Barry's more to Corps, because I went over there for another meeting, and he's gonna send me the flood update in that report. Okay, he hadn't done that yet. I asked Barry Moore to Corps. I said, now, Barry, I said, now, I know they've done some things at the mounds. They've done some studies, and I said I want to understand, because the mayor told me that the Corps is going to do everything, and the Corps never does everything 100%. He said, no, this is going to be 100% federally funded. So I said, I'm wrong. So As of now, and of course, we hadn't seen paperwork and all that, and I don't know if they've got all their funding and all, but it was actually in the Word of Bill a couple of years ago. So anything on the river side to help stabilize the river in that reach for the mounds, per the Corps, it's gonna be 100% federally funded. When that happens, it's not gonna be next month or probably later this year, but I know it's a slow move, and that is something that, of course, it would be 100%. I mean, and Shonda knows, like right now, the 592 to 75-25. There's always a match on almost everything. That would not be a match, so I'm very surprised. We start getting a little closer than Barry and the Corps can say that themselves.
It's great. It's really on their priority list.
Good.
It doesn't mean it moves fast. It may get.
There's nothing moves fast.
That's right. That's right.
You know, that's all I have. Unless you,
Great.
update on property or something like that. Okay. Anyway, thank you.
All right, we're coming close. Here, let's go back to Stan. You have anything to add?
I don't today, Mayor.
All
I
right.
probably will.
Carl?
No, sir.
Jimmy, is that it? Did it? All right, one thing I want you to know, I met with ER yesterday. ER Assist, you know, they're trying to get the money for us on Pine Lane Road,
Yeah.
Pine Lane Road, okay, whatever it is, Pine Life Road, excuse me. They need, I want y'all to get with me afterwards, she wants us to write down some of the things we did in the storm, during the storm, and I'll give you the list of things that we can add in that will contribute to the city's funding of what we did to try to assist people. And it's a list that I need to go over with you, and that's going to help us with our funding.
Yeah, it's really important. I know that we had a lot of people in our community that volunteered time, volunteered fuel, generators. They volunteered something. They helped people out. And I know that they did it out of the goodness of their heart, and they don't want they didn't do it out of, looking for recognition, and they really don't, they just did it and it's over with. And so, but it would help us tremendously if somebody volunteered their time, food, fuel, generators, anything, if they would write it down and get it to us, and we could get it turned in, and it would count toward our 12.5% match. It would help this community out tremendously, so that it got a second chance to help out with the storm.
Right. Good news.
Let us know what to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got a list for you. All right, that does everything now. We're going to consider executive session, and in order to do that, I'm going to tell everybody, we're going to probably close this meeting in just a moment. We'll go into a closed meeting and then to an executive session, I believe, and do not anticipate coming back into an open meeting today. All right, motion to close, all in favor? All right, thank you so much for your attendance.